a way to win on every single unit. I mean, offense, we found a way at the end. Defense stood tall multiple times to give us chances, and then Harrison and Ariza did a great job flipping the field and making field goals. So we needed a win like this, and now let's just try to build off of it.
For 2 or 3 quarters, it felt just a bit sluggish. I guess what do you think shifted for you guys?
I think guys it's kind of the urgency thing. I mean, obviously you want to be urgent, but it was do or die type thing where you had to make something happen, and guys made plays happen throughout the entire team. It wasn't one person; it was everybody. Everybody made plays in the biggest moments, and we found a way to win.
Patrick, obviously the last drive a week ago is what seemed to really stick with you. What about this last drive really stands out?
Yeah, I mean, the one in overtime, I thought I did a good job just going through my reads and not just being the quarterback that I need to be for that moment, not trying to do too much. And a couple of those throws, the one to Xavier, not my necessarily first read, but just sitting in the pocket, making the throw. The one to Rashid, kind of similar thing where it wasn't necessarily clean, but just gave a guy a chance to make a play happen. And that I got to be that guy in order for us to win, and I thought I did a better job of that today.
And then the last one, regulation, obviously, you had the 2 big plays for us. You won on 4th down, and it's a long game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a guy who stepped up and made plays happen, you know. He's got them out there and still playing good football.
Pat, when it came to Green High, the lean on the 30 carries that he had this game, just how much was that beneficial for your offense, especially late in the game where you're trying?
Yeah, I didn't know it was 30, but I mean, he's a warrior, man. He truly is. I've known that since the day I met him, and I thought it was awesome to see how he just responded over and over again. If a run got stuffed, the next run he'd get 5-6 yards, battle through tackles, break tackles, and then the offensive line took it upon themselves to get that push that we needed, and that speaks a ton to the people that we have up front, and then him and the way he's able to run the football.
Did you see how it opened up the passing game too, especially?
Yeah, when run the football like that, it makes defenses come up, and then you can hit some of these deeper throws down the field that we did at the end there. So it's something that we continue to get better at. It's a short week. We got to learn from this film and move on quickly. But I'm glad that we were able to get a win and going into this short week.
After that 4th and 3, I think Noah just had gotten hurt, so you got some time on the sideline. Can you just take me through the discussions and you guys trying to get the perfect play there?
Yeah, no. It was a great play call. I mean, I thought it kind of speaks to what I was talking about with Travis. They did whatever they could to take Travis away because he's kind of that guy in that moment. But it got Rashid open. And so I actually left the ball a little too high, but he showed his athleticism and went up and got it. But thankfully for us, Noah's doing all right. And then we were able to keep going and find a way to get the win.
Very simply, how important is Rashid to everything you guys want to do?
Yeah, I mean, he's able to catch the ball and make yards after catch. I mean, all of these play calls that he caught, they weren't necessarily like he was the first read. We call shots down the field, and they wanted to take the shots away down the field, and you can hit him at 18, 20 yards, and all of a sudden that's 40 yards, that's 30 yards, and then you can hit him on a shallow cross, and he gets the big first down, he gets 10, 15 yards. And so he does a lot, you know. He can beat you down the field, but he also can beat you intermediate, and he's going to continue to get better and better as we continue to get more and more reps this season.
Sam?
Patrick, after the fumble, you guys are down 11, 4th quarter there. What's the energy on the sideline like?
I mean, obviously the energy is not good, but I thought it was really cool to not only see our defense stand tall in that moment. That was a huge drive, and then to stand tall and just kind of take it upon themselves to say, we got to get a stop right now. And then there was like a feeling that you had in Arrowhead. You could see the fans kind of were behind us. Like they didn't kind of hang their heads because it was a fumble. They said that we're going to be with y'all through the end, through this all. And I thought that was really cool. And you could kind of feel that momentum kind of swing in our favor, even after a bad play for us. So I'm glad that happened here because I thought that really did change the outcome of the game.
There's obviously that work to do after that, but the way they did it, it's almost a safety in that moment. Are you guys able to feed off that?
Yeah, 100%. And you could feel the energy. I'm telling you, you could feel the energy of the defense, the stadium, and it was kind of that we're not going to lose this game. We're gonna find a way to win, even though everything hasn't gone our way to this moment. We're gonna find a way to get a stop here, get y'all the ball, give y'all another chance, and we were able to make it work. You know, and then even in going into the 4th quarter, I mean, obviously we want to end with a touchdown. They got a stop, big stop. The defense gets out there immediately, gets a stop for us, and gives us another chance to go down the field. So it was a true team effort. You know, it was a special moment, and I'm glad that we were able to win that game. And now we're going to have to build on that through the rest of the season.
Yeah, that was going to be my question, just about the overcoming stop. Just what do you feel like that collectively did for the offense to give you guys an opportunity to only need a field goal win?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were backed up, but I thought we did a great job getting the ball down the field and guys making big plays, and then just knowing that we just got to get into field goal range and be across midfield and having all the trust in the world in Harrison to win the game for us. And so we got it down there close, and we felt really good, and obviously sent Harrison out there, and he did a great job making the field goal.
Today more than you had in any other game. Was that a conscious effort on your part and the coach's part to get the ball to them, or just kind of game flow?
No, I thought Coach Anarumo did a great job covering some of our deep stuff, especially early in the game. And he has a good feel for what we do, and you have to keep pushing. You can't compound mistakes. And obviously, the first mistake happens, throwing the ball. I felt like Rasheed was open, and I just got the ball tipped and intercepted and hurt us. But I wasn't going to let that affect how I was going to play the game. So I was going to take shots when they were there, and if they're going to cover them up, throw it to guys underneath and let them make plays happen. And I think throwing it, especially early in the game, it got their defense to step up, and then we were able to hit some shots on the field later in the game.
Last two, Vahe and Pete, go ahead, Vahe.
Obviously, you have to take advantage of this, but you alluded to the do-or-die mentality today. How much coming?
Travis Kelce was absolutely beaming after the Chiefs' hard-fought victory over the Colts, and in that high-spirited locker room, he couldn't resist poking a little fun at Patrick Mahomes with his signature impersonation, the one Mahomes always pretends to hate but secretly enjoys. The previous week, Mahomes had struggled against the Broncos, but this time his performance was a huge step up apart from one interception. That wasn't his best moment, but the rest of the game was exactly what the team needed. The Chiefs had been desperate for a win, and the energy was electric afterward. Everybody wanted to celebrate, and Kelce, always a jokester, decided to try out his Mahomes voice with the reporters. "He's the best. He's our fearless leader," Kelce declared, still half in character, "the most competitive human being I know. We love him for how he leads us on the field and in practice. Throughout the week, right now, man, he's leading us to victory, man." Kelce's impression has become a tradition. Whenever the team pulls off a big win, he just can't help himself. Even though Mahomes tries to wave it off, it's clear their bond is something special, the kind of connection you rarely see between two teammates. Kelce keeps making plays, keeps catching passes, keeps the Chiefs' offense rolling, and at age 36, he's proving that a little bit of fun on the sidelines doesn't hurt anyone. Mahomes threw Kelce's way 6 times that day, connecting on 4 passes for 43 yards. It wasn't Kelce's flashiest game, but then again, it didn't need to be. Rashee Rice was the one stealing the show, going off with 8 receptions for a career-high 141 yards. Mahomes finished up with 352 passing yards on 29 completions out of 46 attempts, plus that one interception that barely put a dent in the mood. Most of the rest of the offense came from running back Kareem Hunt, who found ways to grind out tough yards and keep the chains moving. The victory meant Kansas City's playoff hopes were alive and well, and with Thanksgiving just around the corner, they were already looking ahead to facing the Dallas Cowboys. But the story of the day, outside of Kelce and Mahomes' on-field chemistry, was Rashee Rice. Rice's performance, particularly in the fourth quarter and overtime, was nothing short of spectacular. The Chiefs needed someone to step up, and Rice answered the call with clutch plays and explosive runs after catch. He kept finding seams in the defense, slipping away from tacklers, and giving the offense the spark it needed. According to Next Gen Stats, Rice hauled in 6 receptions for 136 yards through the seams during the Chiefs' Week 12 win, the second most of any player in a single game that season. He also set a career high with 103 yards after the catch, including 3 separate plays in the second half, where he gained at least 10 extra yards after making the grab. It was the kind of breakout performance that gets fans excited for the future. If you're enjoying these behind-the-scenes stories, don't forget to subscribe for more. The Chiefs' sideline was buzzing as the clock wound down. Kelce and Mahomes exchanged glances, that unspoken understanding between two athletes who've been through so much together. They know what it takes to win, and they both know how important it is to keep things light